You are a boundless being of pure potential. The world you experience, the joys and challenges, the victories and setbacks, it all emerges from you. Your life is a reflection of your inner world, a living tapestry woven by your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. The chair you sit in, the device you're watching this on, the very air you breathe, it's all a projection of your consciousness, a unique, dynamic dance of energy that you orchestrate. And this dance has no limits. But most of us have been taught to believe otherwise. We've been conditioned to think we are small, insignificant, and powerless, limited by our circumstances, our genetics, the labels others have placed on us. We've been led to believe that our dreams are just that, dreams, and that true happiness and fulfillment are reserved for the lucky few. This is the myth of limitation, a story so deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness that we rarely question its truth. But what if I told you that this story is just that, a story, a narrative that we've been repeating for so long that it feels like reality? What if I told you that you are not limited, that your potential is limitless, and that the power to create the life you desire is already within you? This is the truth that this video seeks to reveal, a truth that has the power to transform your life from the inside out. So, are you ready to let go of the old story and step into your limitless power to become the conscious creators of your reality? The myth of limitation is a powerful force. It's a web of beliefs that has been woven into the fabric of our society, our families, and our own minds. It tells us that we are separate from the world around us, that we are victims of circumstance, and that our happiness and success are dependent on external factors. But this is not the truth. The truth is that we are not separate from the world around us. We are an integral part of a vast interconnected web of consciousness. We are not victims of circumstance, but rather powerful creators of our own reality. And our happiness and success are not dependent on external factors, but on our internal state of being. The myth of limitation is a lie that keeps us trapped in a cycle of fear, doubt, and insecurity. It tells us that we are not good enough, that we are not worthy, and that we are not capable of achieving our dreams. But this is not the truth. The truth is that we are enough. We are worthy, and we are capable of achieving anything we set our minds to. The myth of limitation is a prison that we have built for ourselves. But the key to freedom is within our grasp. All we need to do is let go of the old story and accept the truth of our limitless potential. So, how do we break free from this illusion of limitation? How do we tap into our limitless potential and become conscious creators of our reality? The answer, surprisingly, lies in understanding the power of our own minds. Our mind is a remarkable tool. It's capable of incredible feats of creativity, imagination, and problem solving. But it can also be our greatest obstacle. When we are trapped in the myth of limitation, our minds become filled with negative thoughts, doubts, and fears. We replay past hurts and failures, worry about the future, and compare ourselves to others. This internal chatter creates a constant state of stress and anxiety, which in turn keeps us stuck in a cycle of lack and limitation. But here's the good news. We have the power to change our minds. We can choose to focus on positive thoughts, cultivate empowering beliefs, and let go of fear and doubt. We can choose to see ourselves as capable, worthy, and deserving of abundance. And when we do, something magical happens. Our internal state of being begins to shift. We feel lighter, happier, and more at peace. We become more resilient in the face of challenges, more confident in our abilities, and more open to new possibilities. And as our inner world transforms, so too does our outer world. We start to attract new opportunities, create fulfilling relationships, and manifest our dreams into reality. This is the power of our minds. It's the key to unlocking our limitless potential and creating a life that is truly extraordinary. Imagine your consciousness as a projector, casting images onto the screen of your reality. The film strip in this projector is your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, is like a frame on that film strip, projecting an image onto your screen of life. If the film strip is filled with images of fear, doubt, and limitation, that's what you will see reflected in your reality. But if the film strip is filled with images of love, joy, abundance, and possibility, that's the world you will create. This is not mere wishful thinking or positive psychology. This is a fundamental principle of how the universe operates. We are all energetic beings, constantly interacting with the field of energy that surrounds us. Our thoughts and emotions are not just internal experiences, they are vibrations that we send out into the world, and those vibrations attract experiences that match their frequency. This is why it's so important to become aware of the stories we tell ourselves, the beliefs we hold, and the emotions we habitually experience. Because these inner patterns are shaping our external reality. So, how do we change the film strip? How do we start projecting a new reality onto our screen of life? It begins with a simple 3-step formula. Awareness. The first step is to become aware of the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that are currently running the show. What stories are you telling yourself about who you are and what's possible for you? Are these stories empowering or limiting? Alignment. Once you're aware of your inner patterns, you can start to consciously choose different ones. Start replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of focusing on fear, doubt, and lack, cultivate thoughts of love, joy, abundance, and possibility. Allowing. This is perhaps the most challenging step, but it's also the most crucial. It means letting go of resistance, surrendering to the flow of life, and trusting that the universe is conspiring to bring you your desires. This formula may seem simple, but it's incredibly powerful. When practiced consistently, it can lead to profound transformations in every area of your life. It can help you heal old wounds, let go of limiting beliefs, and create a life that is aligned with your deepest desires. The idea of effortless creation might seem paradoxical, especially in a world that often glorifies struggle and hustle. We're told that we need to work hard, push ourselves to the limit, and never give up. While perseverance and dedication are certainly valuable, the notion that creation must always be a struggle is a misconception. In fact, our most profound and meaningful creations often arise from a place of ease and flow. When we're aligned with our true purpose and passion, when we're tapped into the wellspring of inspiration within us, the act of creation becomes effortless. It feels natural, joyful, and even exhilarating. Think of a time when you were fully immersed in an activity you love, maybe playing music, painting, writing, or spending time in nature. In those moments, did you feel like you were struggling or forcing anything? Or did it feel more like a dance, a harmonious flow of energy? That's the feeling of effortless creation. It's a state of being where we're fully present, fully engaged, and fully aligned with the creative force that flows through us. But in a world that constantly bombards us with messages of lack, competition, and scarcity, it's easy to lose touch with this natural state of flow. We get caught up in the comparison game, striving to be better, faster, and more successful than others. we push ourselves to exhaustion, believing that's the only way to achieve our goals. But what if there's a different way? What if we can achieve our dreams and desires without sacrificing our well-being or burning ourselves out? What if the path to success is not a grueling uphill battle, but a joyful and effortless journey? That's the promise of effortless creation. It's a paradigm shift that invites us to let go of the struggle and accept the flow. It's a reminder that we are not separate from the source of abundance and creativity, but rather, we are an integral part of it. To fully grasp the power of effortless creation, let's explore a few real-world examples of individuals who have manifested remarkable transformations in their lives. Consider the artist who, after years of struggling to make a living, suddenly finds themselves flooded with inspiration and creativity. Their art flows effortlessly, resonating deeply with others, and their career takes off in ways they never imagined. Or the entrepreneur who, despite numerous setbacks and failures, persists with a deep-seated belief in their vision. Suddenly, the pieces start falling into place. Investors come out of the woodwork, the right team assembles, and the business flourishes beyond their wildest dreams. These are not isolated incidents or strokes of luck. These are examples of individuals who tapped into the power of effortless creation. They didn't rely on brute force or willpower to achieve their goals. Instead, they aligned their thoughts, feelings, and actions with the natural flow of the universe. In each of these cases, there was a moment of surrender, a letting go of the need to control, and a willingness to trust in a greater power. This surrender opened the floodgates of inspiration, creativity, and abundance. It's important to note that effortless creation doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It requires taking inspired action, following our intuition, and showing up for our dreams. But it's a different kind of action, one that is born from a place of alignment and flow, not from a place of force or struggle. This is the paradox of effortless creation. It's about surrendering to a power greater than ourselves, while simultaneously stepping into our own power as conscious creators. It's about letting go of the need to control, while taking full responsibility for the reality we create. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what about the doubts and fears that inevitably arise? That's a valid question, and it's important to address it, because even with the best intentions, we all encounter obstacles and challenges along our journey. We experience setbacks, face rejection, and sometimes feel like giving up. The key is to remember that doubt and fear are not signs of weakness or failure. They are simply part of the human experience. The important thing is not to let them control us. When doubt arises, ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it helping me create the life I desire? If the answer is no, then choose a different thought. Choose a thought that empowers you, that fills you with hope and confidence. And when fear arises, acknowledge it. Feel it fully, but don't let it paralyze you. Remind yourself that you are capable, you are worthy, and you have the power to overcome any obstacle. Remember, the power to create your reality lies within you. You are the author of your own story, the director of your own movie. And the most beautiful part is that you have the power to change the ending. So, what are some practical tools we can use to cultivate effortless creation in our lives? Meditation is a powerful practice for calming the mind, connecting with our inner wisdom, and accessing the flow state. When we meditate, we quiet the external noise and turn our attention inward. This allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, creating space for new perspectives and possibilities to emerge. Visualization is another valuable tool. By vividly imagining ourselves already living our desired reality, we send a powerful message to the universe. We align our energy with our intentions, making it easier for our dreams to manifest. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves to reprogram our subconscious mind. When we consistently affirm our worthiness, abundance, and ability to create the life we desire, we start to believe it on a deeper level, and our actions naturally follow suit. Gratitude is a simple yet profound practice that can dramatically shift our energy and attract more abundance into our lives. By focusing on the things we are grateful for, we cultivate a sense of joy, contentment, and well-being. This positive energy acts like a magnet, drawing more of the same into our experience. Spending time in nature is a powerful way to connect with the natural flow of the universe. The beauty, harmony, and abundance of the natural world remind us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. It helps us let go of stress and anxiety and tap into a deeper sense of peace and well-being. These are just a few examples of the many tools available to us. The key is to find the practices that resonate with you and incorporate them into your daily routine. It's important to remember that these tools are not meant to be a replacement for inspired action. They are meant to support us in aligning with our true purpose and passion, so that taking action becomes effortless and joyful. Think of these tools as a compass guiding you towards your true north. They can help you clarify your intentions, visualize your goals, and release any blocks that are preventing you from moving forward. But ultimately, it's up to you to take the steps necessary to manifest your dreams into reality. The beauty of effortless creation is that it doesn't require us to be perfect. It's a process of learning, growing, and evolving. There will be times when we fall back into old patterns of thinking and behavior. There will be times when we experience doubt and fear, but the key is to not judge ourselves, to be kind and compassionate with ourselves, and to keep moving forward. The journey of effortless creation is an unfolding adventure, a constant invitation to explore the depths of your being and discover the limitless potential that resides within. It's a path of self-discovery, empowerment, and ultimately, liberation. As you start on this journey, remember that you are not alone. The universe is conspiring in your favor, supporting you every step of the way. Trust in the process, believe in your power, and allow yourself to be guided by the wisdom of your heart. The life you desire is waiting for you. All you have to do is step into your power and claim it.